Hi, good evening. Great to see you all here again. We'll just wait for some of you to jump on. It's as I always say, the week goes so quickly, and before you know it, it's Tuesday night again. Let me just jump on here and just open up my phone so I can see things a little bit clearer. I'll just wait for some of you to jump on, and I seem to be live now. I think no, always a delay. No, still a delay. It's always very, very slow. And this is why I don't like to do mediumship on these live feeds. Okay, come on. I can see some of you are jumping in now. Thanks for joining me. My phone seems to be a little bit slow this evening. Let me know who's on. Say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, it's not liking me. Let's see how we can fix this up. We've got lurkers. Either we've got a lag or we've got lurkers. Let me know. Let me just hang on. Thank you. I forgot to go live here on Instagram. It's all a blur for me. Instagram people. Oh, geez, that's pretty close up looking at my face. That scared the hell out of me. All right. Now, come on. Go live, darling, for me. Beautiful. All right. I think we're in business here. Okay. Erin, hello. Let me know where you're watching from. We're just waiting for Julie to jump on. That's what I was just saying. It's hit and miss with these live feeds. You never know if it's lagging, if it's this, if it's that, if the internet's playing up. I'm sure I'll go pixelated at some stage this evening. Don't blame Spirit for doing that. I wouldn't want to be looking at my face either. Hi, everybody over on Instagram. If you've got Facebook, I do encourage you to go on over to Facebook and watch me from there, the Psychic Pinup. It's just everything comes back to a central system here, and they haven't quite worked out how to marry up the Instagram with the platform with the software that I use for streaming. So it just makes a little bit easier for me, because I do forget to pop on over and keep checking the Instagram. I've noticed that a lot of you are starting to follow me now on Instagram, which I appreciate. It's one of those platforms I just keep forgetting about, and I'm making a little bit more of an effort now to be on Instagram. It looks like Julie's just jumped into the chat line here. So thanks for joining me, Julie. Anything you see coming from the Psychic Pinup is coming from Julie Howard. She is my moderator for me this evening. So thank you, Julie. You know you are invaluable to me. So I wouldn't be able to do this without her. And if you're not familiar with Julie, she has the Wow Wellness Centre, which is a couple of doors up from my shop, and I will be running a workshop from there. It was originally on the 12th, but somebody pointed out to me today that's actually Mother's Day, which I didn't know. Go me, Mum of the Year. So I've actually brought it forward a week. I will be running another Psychic and Mediumship Development Day there at the Wellness Centre on the 5th of May, Sunday the 5th of May, if anybody is interested in that. Hello, Instagram. Just saying, pop on over to the Facebook page. It just makes my life a little bit easier here, so I can see you a little bit easier. Who have we got on here at the moment? Oh, Tamwa, you love the I had this made for me at Mind Body Spirit in Sydney. It's actually it's a piece of jewelry that I asked her to remodel for me for the purpose of this. Love the hair jewel, thank you. Well, you know what? I finally got the Camilla out. And this Camilla has been sitting in my cupboard for nearly 2 years now, and I thought it had better come out because I've just totally forgotten about it. So I've got the Camilla on this evening. I've never worn it before, and I thought I'd just pull it out for this evening because I can. Good evening, Wendy. Thank you for joining me. I'm very well, thanks, Erin. A little bit tired, but that seems to be the story of my life at the moment. Hey, Penny, thank you for joining. India, hi. Libby, I'm well, thanks, Libby. So I said I'm always tired, but that's only because I seem to be burning the candle at both ends. The amount of people I've read from Young in the last couple of weeks, it's unbelievable. I must get back out there for some private readings. Who else have we got here? Christy, I'm looking bright. See, I'm going the whole. I looked at myself and I thought, I'm going the goddess look tonight. Going the goddess look. So I might have a theme each week. Watch this space. I might even do Star Wars or something at one stage and pretend to be Princess Leia or something. Is it Leia or Leia? I've never watched it. I'm always looking for a bit of fun on here. Liana, hello, Gigi. Thank you, Gigi. Liked and shared. And that's what I was just about to say to people. Please like and share the live feed. Let me know that you've done that. Pop it in the comments section there along with your question and or comments. Megan, haven't seen you around for a while, have I? I wanted to stay on, but can't stay on. Okay. All right. Well, you've probably gone by the time I've gotten to you. So anyway, thanks for popping on and saying hi. Who else have we got? Kim, thank you. I'll get to questions in a moment, guys. I'm just waiting for people to jump on, just waiting for people to help me like and share the live feed. Scott, hello. Thank you for joining. I am well. Hope you are well also. Can't talk at the moment. Don't know what's going on at the moment. Having trouble forming my words. Tracy, hello. Tracy Williams, thank you for sharing. Bree, thank you. Who else have we got here? And Tammy, so it's Princess Leia, not Leia. Leia, thank you. Look, goes to show how much I watch movies, Star Wars. I'll do The Hobbit next. I'm short enough to be The Hobbit, I'd say, but you should give me challenges every week, guys, and see if I can rise to the occasion just for a bit of fun. What do you reckon? Okay. Now just pop on over to Instagram. So Kaz28, hello. I can see that you are watching me. Shrinking Violet, I can see you're watching. Mary Lou, I can. And I am Tam, I can see also over on Instagram. And that's what I'm saying. If you have Facebook, I'd encourage you to go over and watch me from there. You just got more of a chance of me seeing you until they work out how to marry up these two programs. So I've got to keep remembering to flip between Instagram and this page. Just bear with me for a minute as well, just while I copy this, because some of you may have seen that I have announced a show in Goulburn on Saturday the 4th of May. Now, I popped that up early, number one, because I'm getting busy and I'm going to New Zealand in a couple of weeks, and time just gets away very, very quickly on me. So I thought I'd pop it up on Saturday afternoon. Well, I kid you not, within 2 hours, those tickets have started selling, and I'm excited to say we're 30% sold out already. Now, this is a show for the 4th of May. If you are in Goulburn and you would like to come to this show, I would encourage you to purchase the tickets sooner rather than later, because we are 30% sold out. And once that's it, that's it. I've just put the link up there. I believe that it should show there, the link to purchase the tickets, $50 a ticket. It's a 2-hour show at the Goulburn Club. I will be going up with Linda Usop. The pair of us will be doing mediumship and psychic readings for the audience. It's our annual show. I've been doing the show there for the last, 4 years, or the last 4. I'm pretty certain it's at least the last 4 years at that time. So I thought I'll keep the tradition going with that, because people are used to me doing that show at that time. And as many of you know, I do read in Goulburn regularly once a month. Saying that, I will be there on Sunday at the Mugworts Medieval Psychic Festival there at the showground, something a little bit different. And I am open for pre-bookings for that. They are filling up. I am on stage at 1 p.m. If anybody's interested, I will be doing audience readings at 1 p.m. for half an hour there at the showground. I have no idea what I'm walking into. I don't even know what the setup looks like. I just wing it, and I've got probably about 8 spots left, I think, for readings. If anybody's interested for pre-bookings, otherwise it's potluck. Turn up and see what you can get on the day. Who else have we got here? Tammy, yep, love and shed, thank you. Right, okay. Tammy, you're asking me, can you see what's happening in your business? Greatly appreciated any guidance. Right. The thing is, I feel like the last couple of weeks for you has been a well-deserved rest. I'm being shown here. I'm being shown you've been given a whole new lease on life, and you've been, I'm going to say, I feel like you've been shown things from a different perspective, because I feel like you've been a little bit in your head for the last 6 months with this. And I say this with love, you know that. And I'm just being shown here now is the time where I feel like you're a little bit, I'm using the word rejuvenated. And come next week, I feel like you'll be ready to look at things through a fresh set of eyes. And it's like when you wipe the slate clean and start all over. I feel like you'll go at it from a different angle with this. And I do see you picking up another modality here along the way. I know that you're a sound healer. And by the way, guys, she's a phenomenal sound healer. If anybody is up in the Rockhampton, up way up that way, and wants to look her up, I fully recommend going and getting a healing done with her. But I just feel like that there is going to be another modality here that we're going to throw in the mix as well. Okay, so okay, thank you. All right, darling, you've got a little we've got an anniversary of a small fur baby around you. Because I've got a little fur baby coming through. I feel like I need to talk about an anniversary or something, an anniversary that just happened. Well, I mean, we've had the anniversary, but it's a couple of years ago. So I'll just have to honor that, okay? Because I hear mum. Okay, so I hope you understand what I'm talking about. And on cue, as I was doing that, my cat's turned up, my fur baby's turned up. All right, so let me just pop on over to Instagram here. So I've got a number of you here on Instagram watching. Again, I encourage you to go on over to the Facebook, the Psychic Pinup on there, please. It's just I have more of a chance of seeing you. Those who are not familiar with me, my name is Linda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinup, and I'm located in Port Kembla or Wollongong, if you want to say, for better words. I'm about 1 hour south of Sydney, and I do travel extensively with my work. I'm a psychic and I'm a medium. Psychic being what's going on around you, past, present, possible, future. And a medium is somebody who can connect you in with your loved ones on the other side. Okay, so now when I do these live feeds, I tend not to go down the mediumship route unless something pops in at me while I'm doing a reading, only because there is a lag that goes on here, and I noticed it when we got on. I feel like the lag's quite big this evening. And another thing, I've been reading all day as well, and I do get to a point where I get tired as well. I am human. So if we can stick to the psychic questions this evening, and I do ask if we can have direct questions. Please don't ask me what do I see. I see a lot of things. If you make it a little bit more direct, I can get through a lot more this evening in the hour that I am on here. And also just bear in mind, medical and legal questions are not answered here online. No can do on Facebook. I am sorry. Okay, so thank you for understanding. Okay, so Tammy, your fur baby anniversary, just so long as you understand. That was really random for me to pop in and say that. Okay, Sandy, hello, just popping in to say hi. Guys, girls, guys and girls, this lady, Sandy, phenomenal. Another one, very, very talented, the creative wild child. She is running classes, workshops out of the Wow Wellness Centre unbelievable. What junk journals. She's going to be doing classes on teaching you how to make your own tarot cards, and I believe she's got other things in the mix there as well. So I don't know, Sandy, if you want to pop some information up there, feel free to. Otherwise, guys, go over and pop on over to the Wellness Centre. All the information's up there. I believe that they've got a workshop happening next month. So if I've got time, if I'm back from New Zealand, I think I may be, I'm thinking about coming to that too. Now, where else are we? India, darling. Okay. Lots of triggers, and darling, I'm going to say this, and I say this with love and respect, and I can promise you that there's other people in the same boat about this watching this evening. So I feel like when I say this, I'm not reading for one person or speaking to one person. I feel like I'm speaking to multiple people here this evening. She's asking me, the New Zealand guy reached out again, as we spoke about, and he was very apologetic and took responsibility. It was going good again, and then an argument arose, which led him away and unfriending. Do you see him reaching out again and even coming to Oz anytime soon? Okay, darling, all I'm hearing here is self-worth. Self-worth. To be honest, I just see this going around and around and around in circles. So I have to say, and I don't sugarcoat things. And sometimes I wish I could, but I'm quite. When I do my readings, I get the information straight from spirit, and I do stay true to the information. And I'm not seeing this. He may reach out to you again, and he probably will reach out to you. But I'm going to put this back onto you, darling. Self-worth. Is it really worth it? Okay. You should be put up on a pedestal. You should be adored. You should be treated like a queen. A relationship should not be hard, darling. Okay. I feel like he's actually here. Thank you. They're just showing me he's here to trigger you, to bring up past trauma, not with him, but what's happened to you probably from childhood, possibly even from a previous life as well. And I feel like that this is something that needs to be worked on, darling. Where I'm sitting at the moment, he may reach out. I'm not feeling it at the moment. And as many of you know, when I do readings, and I'm quite clear about when I do psychic readings, it's currently where I see you at and where you're going to. And things do change because of the decisions that we make. And of course, the other people as well. And what we're looking at here is his timetable, or timeline, not timetable, timeline. And, you know, at the moment with the decisions he's making, I'm not seeing it. It may change, darling, but I'm going to put this back onto you. Okay. Self-worth, sweetheart. Okay. And I'll leave that with you. But I know that I've hit a nerve with a few others on here watching this evening as well. So thank you for sharing that, darling. You are in a safe spot. Okay. Right. Emily, you're going through a breakup at the moment, darling. See, a lot of people are going through the same. And I've noticed that it's a big collective of energy that there are, like, even marriages breaking up, or long-term relationships breaking up. You're not the only one. There's been this big shift in energy, particularly in the last 3 months. And this is what I'm going to say. Honor you, sweetheart, because now it's only now that I feel like you are in a position to examine your soul and what you actually want, or what your soul wants. I feel like you have been putting things on the back burner and on hold, doing things to please not just this other person, but other people. And I just want you to take all that on board here. For me, when you ask me when will I start feeling okay again, I'm going to say this is all dependent on you and the work that you do for you. And I feel like you really need to look inside you and work out what is triggering you, because there's triggers here. I feel like some days you're okay, then there's something that will trigger you, and then it's like one step forward and then you've got 2 steps back that's happening with this here. I would recommend going and doing some healing, some form of energetic healing, and also possibly even do some breath work as well to bring out what's sitting in here. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you, darling. Who else have we got here? Let me just scroll down. So those who've just popped on, I just ask that you like and share the live feed. Let me know that you've done that, and just pop it up there in the comments section there. And the new people, thank you for joining me. My regulars, always a pleasure to have you here. Great way to spend a Tuesday night. Good evening, Fee. Thank you for joining me. Okay. How's and Maddie? Specific questions, please, darling. Pop the specific questions. You must have just jumped on after I said that what I prefer to work with on Tuesday nights. Where else have we? Okay. Libby, I keep hearing a horse whisperer with you. I know that you've got a number of modalities under your belt here, darling. So you're asking me about my business plan. What are thoughts about my business plan? So you do have your business plan, okay? All I'm hearing here, there needs to be more planning with this. So I'm sorry to say. Now, are you planning on going on an overseas trip? I feel like I've got a distance here, and I'm also picking up the number 3. So I don't know whether the trip itself is connected around the business, but I felt like I had to say that. I do feel like there is more planning around here, and I'm going to say another 3 months of planning. What is the connection overseas? Can you tell me what the connection is, please? Okay, where are we? Here we go. See, Sandy's getting the big shout out here, attending her April workshop. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. So, about the Grimoire workshop, what exact, can somebody cut and paste it? Because you know me, I run around half the time like a headless chook, not knowing what's going on. I'm in and out of that place, and I just see people coming and going all the time. Fee Williams, when will things change for me? When you change, darling. Okay, it's like when people keep repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And I always say to people, this is one of my sayings: nothing changes unless you make the changes or you change. Unfortunately, what comes with this also generally is there is some form of sacrifice that comes with this. And a lot of people don't want to have the sacrifice in order to make the changes. And that's why they're stuck in the rut and nothing happens. Okay, so I always say to people also, sacrifices need to happen in order to gain, darling. So I'm going to say, okay, they just said June as well. So it's something around June for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Hang on, just got to wait for the cat to come in. And darling, you are not sitting on my lap. I have the Camella on. I'm sorry, no. I've got silk on tonight. You can't. Your claws, the gammy claws. No, darling, no lap. No lap. Okay. Tian, yes, you will achieve your goals, darling. I always say, I'm one of these people, I keep setting goals. And yeah, some of my goals are unrealistic, but I know I'll get them. It's you've got to keep putting it out there to the universe. Now, they're saying you've got 2 things in the pipeline. Two things. What's the book you're writing? I feel like you're writing a book. You're doing some form of writing, or what's the podcast? It's something like that that's going on with that. I feel like that's one of your goals, darling. So let me know. Who else have we got coming through? Okay, so Sandy's saying, thank you for the shout out. My pleasure. You're going to pay me later. I'm just joking. Magical and Mystical Journal Workshop on the 27th of April at Wow Wellness Centre in Port Kembla. More info on her website. Her website's there, thecreativewildchild.com.au. And I don't know how many spots you've got there, Sandy, but I guess first in, first served. Okay, who else have we got here? Good evening. Okay, another shout out. Tonight seems to be the shout out for people's Rock and Soul Healing. Okay, Rita is the most amazing healer. Oh my God. Can I tell you, I She worked on me. I laid down for 1.5 hours it's probably about 3-4 weeks ago. Is that right, Rita? And I generally don't do these sort of things, but I thought, no, I will give this a go. And she worked her way right down every chakra in my body. And then she stopped and she said, do you have lower back problems? And I'm like, I've had lower back problems for a while, thank you. And she said, interesting. I'm going to say, Rita, I'm sorry, I had knives in my back. So out they come. Do you know what? My back's great. My back is great. Now, I did start to have little niggles again last week at MBS, and amazingly, Rita was there. And again, she did a quick 5-minute healing session on me there, energetic healing session, and my back is still great. So thank you, Rita. Now, you can find her through, again, Wow Wellness, I can't even talk, Wow Wellness Living. She is there every Tuesday and available for appointments. I highly recommend going and having a healing done with Rita. And you'll see there, Rock and Soul Healing. That is her. Thank you, Rita. Where are we? Yeah, you're welcome, India. So those who have just popped on, okay, I've got a number of you watching me on Instagram. So again, I encourage you to go on over and watch me on Facebook, because you've got more of a chance of me seeing you. I have to keep remembering coming back to this screen here. So if you've got Facebook, go over there and watch the Psychic Pin-Up from there, and I'll see you from there. Who else have we got here? Now, hang on. I've got to be a little bit careful with this one, because this dress, and she's got gammy claws, and I don't want her claws getting stuck in my dress. Roxy. No, darling. Okay, down. I can't have you up here this evening, darling. Sorry. Okay. Gina Frost. Okay, again, another one of my famous sayings, will I be happy again? I always say to people, only you can make you happy. Nothing else can make you happy, darling. Okay. Now, is this related? I feel like I need to be talking about a relationship breakup. Is that correct? And I feel like the reason why I say that is I feel like a piece of me is missing, and it's like you need to reclaim that piece back. And you know, when you see those two little remember the love hearts we used to get when we were kids, the pendants or the BFFs, and used to break it in half and give one to your BFF or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and that's what I feel like is going on with you at the moment. And I'm just being shown here, I still feel like I have a state of shock going on with this. And they're also talking to me about finances as well. So I feel like it's just a whole combination, everything on top of you all at once. Darling, I can promise you, yes, you will feel happy again, but there's no hard, fast recipe to this. There is no timeline to this either. And it's a matter of you being kind to you and doing some things that you like doing as well. We got kids involved here as well. I feel like I need to be talking about kiddies as well. And this is the thing. They're telling me that you've been invited to go on a trip, or you're supposed to be going on a trip, or there's a trip coming up. You need to go on that. Okay, so I'll leave that there with you, darling. Let me just check this phone, what we've got happening here. Where are we? Right, sorry. So, right, you had a marriage breakup. Yep, okay, thanks for that. So I even have trouble seeing on here. My eyesight's getting shot as well. Talking this age, I guess. It's age, I guess. Okay, so those who've just jumped on, I ask that you like and share the live feed. Please let me know that you have done that. pop it in the comments section, liked and shared along with your question and or comments. Let me know where you're watching from too, guys. Please, please, please. As many of you know, I will be down in Goulburn on Sunday for the Mugworts Medieval and Psychic Expo. They're at the showgrounds. I have about 8 spots left, I think, for readings. The rest of it to be potluck on the day, I guess. Now, I will be in New Zealand in 3 weeks' time. So if we've got any Kiwis on here, sorry, you can tell the cat's been here because I've got fur flying everywhere now. Got any of my Kiwi cousins on here this evening? I'm flying out to Christchurch in 3 weeks. I will be at now it's the other way around from Sydney. It's the Body, Mind, Soul Expo at Christchurch on the 13th and 14th of April. I'm now open for pre-bookings for that. I have started taking pre-bookings for that actually. Inbox me. It's don't go through my online booking system there. It's the whole setting and the times and everything's completely different. So inbox me. I can give you details. I can give you times. I can give you options. Any Kiwi people, let me know. Who else have we got here? So, Libby, you're going to India in May for a month tripping around with my brothers. That's important to you, darling, because I think you'll come back with a different mindset. They're showing me a different mindset with you, and they're also showing me that you will reevaluate some of these modalities that you've got as well. Because I feel like you've got a whole heap of modalities, and I feel like you only need one. Does that make sense? I feel like you're trying to do everything all at once, and we need to scale it back. That trip to India is going to teach you patience. They just laughed, and they're laughing at me saying patience. Talk about the patience with her. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'll get cat fur. This is why I don't want her out here. Yep. So I hope that helps you, Libby. Okay. Now, what have we got happening here? Melissa, you're saying, will I get bad news tomorrow? All I'm hearing here is something is going to play on your emotions. Okay, is this to do with an offer or is this to do with news about yourself? Because I feel like I've got 2 things happening with this. And I feel like the person that is delivering the news to you, quite matter of fact. So this is a professional, is that right, that is delivering this news to you? Because I do see emotions with this. Okay, so if you can let me know, I feel like I've got 2 things at play here. Okay, who else have we got here? Brooklyn, Adam Williams, hope you're well. I am well. That's what I was just saying before. I am a bit tired. I'm always tired. And that's why I said I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends at the moment. But this is the way spirit works. It's like I was full on. And then I got to Sunday this week and I had trouble getting off the lounge on Sunday. And I pretty much slept on and off all day. And I think that's the first time I've done that in months. And it was well needed. But I'm well, thank you. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well too. Okay. Okay, Tian, no book, but they're talking about the book, darling. All right, I'm here. I'm the messenger. They're talking about the book. Let me see. Who else have we got there? Sorry, I'm so far up this. Let me scroll down, guys. So I know a lot of you are putting comments and questions and that, but I'm way up the page here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom so I can keep up with you all. Please, if you think I haven't seen it, please repost your question. Just don't flood me with it because I think that's what's happening here. Okay. Now over on all right, Instagram, just very, very quickly. Lisa D, should I look for a new job? Okay. You know you got it in you, darling. You're bored. I'm being shown yes, yes, and yes. I can't tell you what to do as a psychic, but I am going to say that I do see you looking at options. And I'm going to say the next 3 to 4 weeks, I do see that there's going to be options going on around you with this as well. I feel like you want to do something completely different. I actually feel like you're going to do some study that's completely different to what you're doing now, but the job's not related to the study, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps you. Go on over to Facebook and watch me from there, guys. It's more of a chance of me seeing you. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay, again, I've got people here asking me for mediumship. I said at the beginning there's lag on here. And when I do mediumship, I'm an evidential medium. I bring the evidence through. I need you to say yes or no straight away. And there's like a 30-second delay from me talking to when you're getting my info and vice versa. So that's why I tend to steer clear from mediumship when I'm doing these live feeds. I prefer to stick to psychic. If you are wanting a private reading with me, there is going across the bottom of the screen there, my booking system, which is the psychicpinup.setmore.com. If you go there, you will actually, I'll even put the link up here, the psychicpinup.setmore.com. If you click on that, that'll take you through to my next availabilities, and you can see what they are, and you can book yourself in from there, guys. Mediumship's a little bit more detailed. What I'm doing here this evening are snippets of readings. We tend to peel back more layers when we do a private reading. Okay, who else have we got here? Night, Tian, you're off to bed, are you? Thank you for joining. See you next week. Okay. Oh boy, how are we going for time? Yep, geez, it goes quickly, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. Andrea, am I making the right decision? I always find these sort of questions interesting, because it's like when people ask me, am I on the right path? I always say yes, because our soul has contracts put in place prior to us being born or coming onto the earth, and we've literally have put in our contract what we would like to experience, and what lessons we would like to learn while we are here. And so when people ask me, am I on the right path, I will always say, yes, you are, because you've chosen, your soul has chosen this for you to learn and for you to experience. And I'm going to say the same thing here too, Andrea. Hang on, let me just find your question again. See, it's disappeared on me. Am I making the right decision? See, there, just take on board everything that I'm being shown, what I'm saying to you with this. Now, I'm being directed up. Are you up inland, up north? Because I feel like I'm being drawn way, way, way up north with you. And is it to do around work and a move as well? I feel like I need to bring that up around for you as well. Okay, but I'll always say yes, even though you think, I don't know. Everyone is fearful of the unknown, and that's generally why I get that question a lot. Am I doing the right thing? It's because we are fearful of failure as well. And that's why I always say to people, what's the worst thing that can happen? What's the worst thing? And we learn from this as well. We learn from our mistakes. We grow that way as well. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Person in Texas, America. So that's why I feel like a move, but I don't see you going there, moving, if that's what you're asking. Have you met them yet? Have you met them? Because if anything, I feel like that they will come here. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Where are we? Okay, Cherie, again, you're asking me, should I quit my job? And again, reputable reader will not tell you what to do. We can see things, we can see where you're going. And then you can make your own informed decision from that. But I feel like I've hit a brick wall with you. And I just feel like no matter which way you turn, you keep hitting brick wall after brick wall. So I feel like I've been boxed in here. And I just feel like I'm not getting a break either way. Saying that, I do see you looking options, and I'm going to say April is significant with you. I feel like you will be looking at options there. Okay. I don't know if you'll be leaving so quickly, but I do see you looking at options. Okay. So I'll leave that there. Hope that helps you. Okay. Oh, bloody cat first. Sorry, guys. Do you know what? She can sit on my lap all week and I don't have this issue. It's as soon as I get here on live feed that I get fur everywhere. I don't quite understand the question, Cherie. No, I should have done that. I have already. You've already left? Great. Okay. So I'm not quite, I'm a little bit confused about what the question is then. Okay. Okay. Am I speaking to Brooklyn or am I speaking to Adam? We've got two people going here. So which one am I speaking to? Cherie, too late now, isn't it, sweetheart? When you ask me, that's again, people ask me, should I have done it? I've already done it. Is it the wrong thing? I'm going to say it's too late now. What you do with it now is how you deal with it. So why are you what's the panicking about, darling? Because I feel like you were boxed in where you were. That's the sensation that I was picking up, and I will stay true to the information that I get. I feel like I've been boxed in. Now, if you had stayed, would that have changed? So I'll put that back onto you, darling, because I just feel like you're having a moment of panic here, and I just want you to breathe lovely. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, you're welcome, Cherie. Melissa Martin, didn't I just read for you, darling? Were you not watching me? Or did you switch off and come back on? Because I'm pretty certain I answered that for you. Unless it was somebody else, if somebody can correct me. If that's the case, I've busted you. You turned me off and you turned me back on. Okay. Tash Ann, is your daughter a little bit shy, darling? I feel like I need to talk about her personality. You're saying, do I see her doing work experience? And straight away, I just felt like I needed to talk about her personality and being a little bit shy. Is that the case? It's I just feel like I'm hearing the word confidence here with her as well. So I'm going to say I do feel like, yes, there will be a form of work experience, but I just feel like more so the question is what? Because I'm just very confused as to what I want to do, if that makes sense. So I think she'll go through a few different choices and decisions, what she wants to do, and ultimately I do see her settling down. Yes, I will say yes. Okay, hope that helps you, darling. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Hang on. So those who've just jumped on, again, I'll just ask if you can like and share my live feed, please, guys. And again, if we've got anybody from New Zealand, just remember I'll be over there in 3 weeks for the Body, Mind, Spirit Festival at Christchurch. I'm taking bookings for it now. I am doing stage as well. I'll be doing audience readings as well. I'm really excited about that. So I'll be putting information up about that in the next week. Again, I've also just I brought forward one of my workshops, development, psychic and mediumship development workshop. It was on the 12th, and I have now brought it forward to Sunday, the 5th of May. If anybody is interested in that, it will be held at Port Kembla at Wow Wellness Living. The last one I did, it was a full house. It was great fun. I know that everybody that went there got a lot out of it, and they were asking me when the next one is. I'm doing another one if anybody is interested. So I will put information up about that probably tomorrow. And again, my show at Goulburn, the annual show that we do, the Psychic and Mediumship show at the Goulburn Club, I put the tickets up on Saturday afternoon. And I know I thought preempting, thinking it was a little bit early, but I've got New Zealand and other commitments coming up, and I just wanted to make sure that they were up. And we're already now 30% sold out with that, and it's only been a couple of days. So if you're in Goulburn, again, I'd encourage you to purchase them sooner rather than later, because once they're gone, they're gone. I think I'll see if I can just put the pasting up there. I'll just put the link up again to try booking if anybody's interested in that in the Goulburn area. It is a lot of fun. It's audience readings for 2 hours. Who else have we got here? Thanks, Jules. Did you just put that up, or I just put it up? I don't know. I can't even keep up with it half the time. Tash, so she likes chef, cooking, hairdressing, that's what I said. I feel like there's a whole heap of things here with her that she wants to try, and I'm going to say she will go through a whole heap of these things before she settles down with the one thing. Is it possible to do two? Because I'm saying I feel like I've got two things happening here. Two. If that's a possibility, I would encourage that, because they're all very extreme. Chef and cooking, okay, then we've got hairdressing. Both of those jobs are very physical jobs. And real estate, that's at the other end of the spectrum altogether here, okay? Tell her to stop watching the Kate, thank you. Has she been watching Netflix and the, what do they call it, those sunset things where they all the rich and famous and all the real estate and all of that stuff? Because straight away Spirit showed me those reality TV shows with that. Okay, coming back to you, Brooklyn, because I know that you're trying to get me here. What do you see for my work situation, please? Okay, so are you working in care, or is it disabilities or aged care or something? I feel like I need to be talking about that, if you can just let me know with this. But I feel like there's a whole new role coming. And so that's why I'm just interested to know what exactly is that you are doing. I feel like I need to talk about the news or you being made aware of a whole new role here, a different role, but it's new. It's, in other words, nobody has had it before. I feel like it's something that's being created, and I feel like you have the opportunity to do this. Okay, so if you can give me a little bit more information on that, that would be great. I'll just see what I've got happening down here. So you're saying you had aged care until last week. Okay, darling, that makes sense to me now, because I was seeing a whole new role, the new role. So it's okay. So now that I know that, I'm going to say it's out of what you are doing. I see something different here. Okay, so just breathe, lovely. It will come. It will happen. Okay, I think if you're stressing yourself with this, you're going to start manifesting things. Okay, so that makes sense to me now. Thanks for letting me know. Whole new role makes sense now. Okay. Okay, where are we? Okay. Let me just scroll. Erin, what's this saying? Will my partner come early April with me on a trip? Okay, that's only a few weeks away, darling. Okay. I'm getting 6 weeks. Where are you off to, darling? Let me know, because I feel like I need to talk about 6 weeks with this. And whether she meets up with you somewhere here, it's not because I feel like she doesn't want to. I feel like she can't. I feel like there's other circumstances here that's delaying this or holding her back from this. But I feel like I need to highlight a 6 with this. So I do see you going on a trip with her, but I don't know if it's that one. Okay, where are you going to, darling? Let me know. See what you've got here. Okay, I'm just waiting for that to come up. So you're going to Oberon on the 5th of April, and you're going down to her on the 16th of April. Sorry, the 19th of April. See, that makes sense to me now. So that's what's that? 4 weeks? Maybe 4 or 5 weeks. That's why I said I just don't see this one, but I see there's another one. So that's you going to her. Yeah, it's you, darling. Okay, no, I don't feel like it's because she doesn't want to. I just feel like she can't. So I hope that helps you, lovely. Where are we? Simone, I don't quite understand your question. You are describing me? Question mark. What's that, darling? Let me know. Okay. Now, don't stress, Brooklyn. Honestly, just don't stress, darling, because again, let's talk about the whole law of attraction here. The stress, low vibration, and more stress is going to attract more stress, more low vibration, more low, negativity happening here, and before you know it, you'll get yourself into a hole. Let's try to look at this from a different perspective, okay? And and I know it's not easier said than done, but I want you to say, I'm no longer in that role because the universe has bigger and better plans for me, and the universe has removed me from that to put me on the path that I need to be on. And I open everything up with open hands, open arms, and I welcome everything that the universe is going to send to me. Okay, it's when we try to hang on to things all the time and control things, that's when things don't go our way. And if everybody got into the habit of accepting things a lot easier, and with what the universe throws at you, you watch how easy things would be and how easy things come to you, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay, so she's stressed. That's why I said it's not because she doesn't. I feel like she couldn't. And I'm going to say stick by that. And that makes sense to me, Erin. Okay, she'll come, but there's a newborn too. So, she's got Bubs to get used to. How old's Bubs too? Newborn? Is it what, about 8 weeks? 8 weeks? Mm-hmm. Let me scroll. Okay, again, I've made the same thing again. I forget. Like, oh, see, I forgot about Instagram here. Hi, Instagram. I keep forgetting you guys. I'm sorry. That's why I said, if you are on Facebook, please go over to my Facebook page, The Psychic Pinup, and watch me from there. I have to keep literally remembering to flip over to this tab, and I keep forgetting you guys. That's why I say, if you can, please go and watch me from there. I'm not ignoring you. Please don't think I'm ignoring you. I just keep forgetting. And until they work out how to marry up both of these platforms together, this is how we have to do it each time. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I hope that helps you. Watch me on Facebook. It's just easier for me. Who else have we got here? She's coming up in June to do a trip with me. That's where the 6 comes from. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that. Carolyn, thank you. My marriage is struggling. Will things get better soon? Okay. All I'm hearing is that you're tired. I'm hearing that you make sacrifices too. And you know what? I'm going to say I feel like you've been standing in your power a little bit too. And this has been testing the other person involved here. And again, I'm hearing communication. This all needs to be communicated with, because I felt like that you have done this for a number of years. And I feel like things like have been put on hold. And again, I'm not saying that this person's a bad person, but I just feel like they've gotten so used to how things have been. And I'm going to use the word take you for granted, but I don't mean it in a bad way. And there becomes a point where you want to do you, if that makes sense. I've been shown Shirley Valentine. Okay? I feel like you're Shirley Valentine. And those who are not familiar with that movie, it's a movie from the 80s, I think, or early 90s, where the wife was doing everything and the husband was just taking her for granted. And he'd come home and just expect a meal to be put on the table and the clothes washed and everything else. So one day she got up and just left and took herself off to Greece for a holiday. And he didn't even know that she was gone. And that's what I'm feeling with you here, darling. I'm just being shown it is, it can be saved, but it has to be done through communication in both parties. Okay, so I hope that helps you. How are we going for time? Quite good, which is good. Good. Bree, you're asking, do you see me moving house soon? Okay, yes, I do, Bree. I do see you moving house. I feel like you're done and dusted where you are. There's one chapter definitely shutting off, which I'm assuming is where you are living, and I'm being shown that there is going to be another chapter opening for you. There will be news. I do hear you hearing of a place becoming available. So, or whatever this place is, I'm hearing messages coming in for you around a new place. Now they're giving me, what are they showing me with that? Definitely autumn period they're showing me. They're showing me autumn with that, possibly leading into winter. So beginning of June. If you're not out before then, I'd say beginning of June. So I hope that helps you, darling. All right. Okay. Now, okay, coming up to 9 o'clock, guys. As you know, I only come on for the hour. So if I didn't get to you this evening, it's in no way, it's nothing personal. It's just I literally go through and I, they direct me to who I need to be answering. And as you can appreciate, these are only snippets of what I do with these. I'm quite mindful of the information that I do give out to you, as we are accessible to the entire world and anybody can be accessing this. So I'm very mindful of that. If you are in the Goulburn area, I am at Mugworts, the Mugworts Medieval and Psychic Expo Festival on Sunday at the Showground in Goulburn. I am taking pre-bookings. I've got about 8 spots left for that. If anybody's interested, I will be doing stage at 1 p.m. doing audience readings. Again, if you would like to see that. My show in Goulburn, I'm doing that with Linda Yusuf on Saturday, the 4th of May. The tickets are selling now. We are 30% booked out for that. Again, that's in Goulburn at the Goulburn Club. The links are everywhere. I think I've plastered them everywhere all over the place. New Zealand, I will be there in 3 weeks. And as you know, I am taking bookings for that now, but I'll be posting more about that in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. As you know, I do seem to get to a certain point on Tuesday and I hit a brick wall, only because Tuesday seemed to be my busy day where I do read quite, back to back most of the day. And then I come home and jump on here. And so pretty much my day very quickly turns into a 12-hour day for me on Tuesdays. And again, it's nothing personal. I hope you appreciate that. But I will be doing you a disservice if I get to a point and I've hit a brick wall and I keep reading, if that makes sense. So I will be back next Tuesday. Again, 8 p.m. Sydney time. So wherever you are located in the world, just look up Sydney, the equivalent, the time zone. These readings are free and they always will be free, unless, of course, I am doing a fundraiser, which I'm very upfront about, that where the funds are going to. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe for the week. I will see you next week. Bye.